Hello, everyone. Today we are going to learn about thesis statements and topic sentences. These are two very important elements in academic writing because they help writers organize their ideas clearly and effectively. During this presentation, we will discuss what a thesis statement is, how to write a strong thesis statement, and how topic sentences connect to the main idea of an essay. We will also learn how outlines help organize body paragraphs. What is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is the sentence that expresses the main idea of the entire essay. It works similarly to a topic sentence, which gives the main idea of a paragraph. However, the thesis statement controls the direction of the whole essay. Usually, the thesis statement appears at the end of the introductory paragraph. This sentence is important because it tells readers what the essay will discuss. The thesis statement is considered the most important sentence in the introduction because it identifies the specific topic of the essay. In many cases, it also introduces the major subtopics that will be developed in the body paragraphs. In addition, the thesis statement may show the organizational pattern of the essay, such as chronological order, comparison and contrast, or cause and effect. A clear thesis statement helps readers understand the structure and purpose of the essay from the beginning. Here we can see an example of an introduction paragraph. The first sentence is called the hook because it captures the reader's attention. Then, the building sentences provide general information about the topic and prepare the reader for the main idea. Finally, the thesis statement appears at the end of the paragraph. In this example, the writer explains both advantages and disadvantages of the 20th century. The thesis statement includes the topic, the writer's opinion, and 3 supporting ideas that will later become the body paragraphs of the essay. Characteristics of a thesis statement. First, it states the main topic of the essay. Second, it often includes the subdivisions or subtopics that will be discussed in the body paragraphs. Third, it may indicate the organizational method of the essay, such as comparison and contrast, chronological order, or cause and effect. Finally, remember that the thesis statement is usually located at the end of the introductory paragraph. A strong thesis statement expresses the writer's opinion or presents an important idea about the topic. It should be specific enough to be explained with supporting details and examples. In the examples shown on this slide, the writers present ideas that can be discussed and developed further. For instance, the first thesis statement discusses the improvement of women's status in India in 3 areas. The second example explains different ways to improve language learning. Both examples are strong because they provide clear ideas that can be supported in an essay. Not every sentence can be considered a strong thesis statement. A thesis statement should not simply present a fact. Facts cannot usually be debated or analyzed deeply. For example, saying that summer months are warmer than winter months is only a factual statement. Similarly, saying that cell phones are a milestone is too general and unclear. Strong thesis statements should express an opinion or an idea that can be discussed, explained, or supported with arguments and examples. A strong thesis statement should clearly show the writer's position. If a sentence presents both sides of an argument equally without giving an opinion, it is not considered a strong thesis statement. In the first example, the writer simply says there are advantages and disadvantages to nuclear power. However, the revised version clearly states that nuclear power has many disadvantages and lists supporting reasons. This revised sentence is stronger because it communicates the writer's opinion and provides direction for the essay. Once the thesis statement is complete, the next step is developing topic sentences for the body paragraphs. Topic sentences must connect directly to the ideas presented in the thesis statement. One useful strategy for organizing ideas is using an outline. An outline helps writers plan the structure of the essay before writing the first draft. This organization makes the essay clearer and easier to follow. An outline is a list or plan of the information that will be included in the essay. In this example, the thesis statement explains that nuclear power is not a good energy source for 3 reasons. Each topic sentence develops one supporting reason from the thesis statement. The first topic sentence discusses cost, the second discusses environmental dangers, and the third discusses possible accidents. This example demonstrates how topic sentences should support and expand the ideas introduced in the thesis statement. The thesis statement explains that yoga is becoming popular because it is accessible, reduces stress, and improves strength and flexibility. Each topic sentence develops one of those supporting ideas. The first body paragraph focuses on accessibility. The second discusses relaxation and peace of mind, and the third explains physical benefits. This example shows how a well-organized outline creates unity and coherence in an essay. I encourage you to practice writing thesis statements and outlines in your future compositions.